Alright guys, welcome back to EPs and LPs with Cokes and LB.
Yes.
Yes, you know what it is. And in our culture here, we'll let our guests introduce themselves. So the
Hello
floor is yours.
everybody, Bobby Blane.
Nice.
Hi, Bobby. How's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
Nice to have you here, Bobby. Is that your government?
So,
There you
Yeah, Bobby's my government, man.
go. Yeah, Bobby Blane, or what's the Blane? So how did Blane come about?
Blane is my own creation.
Oh, okay.
Bobby's my parents.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, bit of both. I like your hair. It's really nice. I like the curlies in it. It's very nice.
So wait, the Blane, do you was there an inspiration behind it, or it just came to you and it's like, yeah,
I
do that?
searched up names, I searched up things, and Blane meant conqueror.
Oh, nice. Bobby Conqueror, okay, nice.
Bobby the conqueror.
Really conqueror, nice. That's
Yeah.
good still. Good to know
Yeah.
that. Let's talk about your music actually. Your early life, growing up, how was music infused in your life? Was it mostly listening, or did you feel the inspiration of doing music as a young kid, or how was it for you basically?
I definitely didn't ever figure out I would ever do music. Like, even till when I was 16, I grew up a very shy kid. So
Oh yeah,
Right.
I feel you. I think you laughed up too.
Oh, Shy Kids Club.
Yeah.
So I definitely never figured I would do music, but then I've always experienced music. Like earliest when we fell out to face.
Oh,
My dad was a music kid. Start was still CDs. Like the start used to be like probably my height at the time.
That much.
Yeah, it's not just one start. It's like
Multiple.
it's like this is wide and my height. So CDs that time. They were just smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Till like while I was in school,
Yeah.
and I was figuring that I should try some. I used to rap in high school, but
okay.
I started rapping because my girlfriend used to read my friends' raps.
Okay. She used to read them.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
wow.
used to-
Wow.
Are you like, no, you're going to read mine instead?
Exactly. So my friends started scoring my raps.
No way.
Wow, that's interesting.
So then in university, I started trying to rap. And I used to rap for some of my friends. And they ended up taking me to the studio and they made a rap song. Then the school at the time was Unilearn, so some niggas were hitting, they were saying, who's this one trying to sound like MI?
Oh,
So I was like, okay, maybe they want to dance.
okay, right.
So I went and made like something.
You know, something different.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then plenty of people said it was good. So
Alright. So you did mention that there's a musical influence in your childhood in terms of like listening to CDs. Was there any like particular artist that stood out to you whose music style, type of music you really resonated with?
everybody loves Two-Face. Two-Face is, well, if I meet Two-Face in real life, I'll probably like go by like,
Really, starstruck.
Respect still.
Right, no, that's a legend.
Yeah.
Okay. So homegrown Two-Face, any like external like non-African artist that kind of stood out for you as well?
Yes, no. I mean, everybody loved MJ, but they know he's MJ.
Okay,
Everybody
like,
loved everybody.
right.
Maybe like Lil Wayne, obviously.
Okay.
Drake, Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown, regardless of all the.
Right.
I love Chris Brown. Then I also love Whiskey, obviously. But I said Two-Face because, like,
Of course,
Childhood.
way
Yeah.
back.
but,
You know.
like, when we were teenagers and everybody was obsessed with Whiskey,
Yeah, I like your boy days and all of that.
guy, come on, we're all going crazy, man. Whiskey versus David Doe.
Actually,
I'm getting involved in
yeah,
those,
yeah.
right? So from your days of like scoring your raps until now, like where would you have you found like your sound yet, or
Definitely.
are you still like where are you most comfortable?
Like, genre-wise,
Genre
like, what
wise,
genre?
yes.
I'm comfortable with a bunch of genres, but right now I'm trying to focus on one because, like, I literally had a call with someone today and he was emphasizing how you cannot just keep jumping from genre to genre. Like, you can do that when you have attention. But right now, you need one particular sound that takes you to the door. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to be identified by one vibe. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I'm focusing on like trap soul thing, but then it's not like trap soul in just trying to do Yankee music. I'm doing it in a local way. Like the vibe would be easy for like the average Nigerian to see. Like I'll speak pidgin, speak whatnot, but then the beat would be like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So like an Afro-trap soul
Exactly.
merge
Yes.
and fusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but let's go back a little bit. Was it back in uni that you made that decision to take up music professionally? Or what point in your life did you say, yes, okay, Bobby Blane is going?
Yeah, it was in uni.
Okay.
I decided to.
You
But I didn't start.
came up with the name Bobby Blane back then.
Yes, like but I didn't do it professionally as I then, but I figured I wanted to.
Okay.
But I didn't know exactly what it meant to be professional about it. All I knew was just find a way to go to the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would say I was professional about it at 2021, 2022 because if I had the best perspective of becoming up, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. Then that's not to say I've not accepted my circumstance for what it is.
Right.
But at the time, it was mainly just recording and just showing my friends. But to take it professionally means to put it out.
Right.
Yes,
For the
yes,
right.
Yeah, release it every time. But I just kept recording. It was until, and I always also felt like, which was very naive as well. I always felt like putting them out might be wasting them. You get like I need to pushing.
Right. Okay.
The mistake you make is that.
Yeah, no, I was trying to remember. We had someone that also had K. She was just keeping herself to like.
A lot of us make that same mistake, and it's just terrifying. See anybody doing it now, it's like, bro,
stop that.
Let that go,
bro. You will regret it later. You get because the label that you want will most probably come after all the songs come out. Like these things are like seeds for your career.
Wow, exactly. Wow, so you've been writing songs for time, like so like. When was the first song you wrote? Like, how long ago was that? Do you still have that song? Was it in uni or before uni?
The first song that I wrote.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I should tell you about that.
Why would we want to hear it?
It wasn't just the.
Oh, wow, it's just the.
Do you remember what it's called?
Remember how
it was
goes?
called. You want to sing a live song? You want to sing a verse for us?
I don't remember how it goes, but then it was corny as.
Oh, wow.
Well, I can still sing it.
Okay, we want to hear it. Let's have it. What's the title? Okay, nice. So you started with the lover boy vibe.
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm still on my lover boy vibe.
Okay.
Very respectfully, please.
A nice request.
Yeah.
He was like, baby, please be mine. Baby, please be mine. Baby, please be mine. Baby, please be mine. Yeah,
that was really good. I mean, it was with. I was gonna put a little instrumental in there. Like, it was actually really good.
I don't know why someone was giving me some Sean Kingston. I'm trying to remember what song.
Yeah, close, but then it was more of even a Justin Bieber influence.
Okay.
Yes, Sean Kingston.
Yeah, because these two they even had like a good song. Yeah, there was a song they did together with You Meany Miny Mo.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
Yeah, because that took me back. But that's good.
That's great. So back from your time of writing raps and having your raps scored, do you feel like you are going to keep that rap element with the other with defining like your current genre?
100%. I'm so happy that you even asked because I recently got back. For a long time, I didn't focus on rapping. I just was singing.
Okay.
But anytime I was in the space where there was rappers, I would still come back and you get what I'm saying? It's not like, but then I would definitely be harder at it if I was doing it more frequently. But recently, like I've been working on more rap songs. Just like this week, I started saying I met one guy. Like I became friends with someone. His name is Matu-san.
Okay.
And he's a crazy rapper. Like he's won what's it called? NSC.
Okay. The cypher.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
he won
nice.
it on his first attempt. Like,
wow.
So
he's really good.
He's fucking good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I'm like, damn, bro, I should have been on this wave. I'm getting back on. I have to learn from you. I have to be on that. So yes,
that's cool.
Current songs. I'm writing like 3 songs right now. 2 of them I'm rapping in them. Yes.
That's great.
Well, how often do you write songs? You every day.
I personally believe that that's the main thing I have going for me. Like it's the center of it all. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that come into play to make it happen for you as an artist, but then still being able to have your craftsmanship is very key. Like whatever opportunity comes, they will still take you and test you. Okay, how well can you know?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
do
exactly. So it's important for my own sake that every day I try, even if it doesn't make sense, even if you don't get the best ideas, but just keep trying. Just and other days you remind yourself how crazy you are. Other days you realize I need to grow in this aspect.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that you're keeping yourself going and also considering like support from outside. Do you have that like from family and friends, especially since when you started, taking it up seriously? How's that been?
The people around me definitely love me and they love what I do. Like I've gotten a very decent amount of support, like energy wise, financially. I have no complaints in that aspect. Like I just need to live up to expectations.
So, in terms of giving people what to support, I mean, when your friends and family support you, you also need to support yourself and put stuff out. From your most recent EP called Oak, which is one of a kind. What was the of a kind, right? What was the inspo behind that EP? What message were you trying to send? What vibe were you trying to give? What went into making that?
So of a kind, the major purpose of a kind is self-discovery in the sense that how I said one sound will take you to the door.
Right.
So I'm trying to I use that one to try to figure out which one exactly. So this is where we now start putting more pressure. Which company is the one that's like that's the reason why I'm on that track. So I really
company. That was actually the first song I heard of.
Exactly. So based on how people love company, I know that like this is where I should.
So
and then of a kind is off of me and my friend genuinely feel like I have something very.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's good still, But to be honest, because they have something good really going on.
Thank you very much.
So in terms of that's your last album as well, what collabs the collabs that you have on there, how did you make that decision of artists to work with and who to put on those tracks?
Okay, one EP, I don't have Oh shit, there's one producer. There's one person, yes. Okay, producer.
Yes, a producer as well,
Most of it is not exactly what's the word? It's not very premeditated. It's mostly we're in space together.
And
later on, I checked if these vibes make sense. So it wasn't like I figured out this EP I want to put this person.
Right. And is there anyone that you're looking to work with, currently in the music scene?
Definitely, there's a lot of people. From someone in my own position. Obviously, I need a lot of collabs to expose me to a lot of platforms. You get what I'm saying? So,
who are those artists? Or who do you feel like your sound merges very much with theirs and it will just create something beautiful?
I mean, a lot of people say they hear a lot of similarity in my music and Buju's music. So I think me and Buju make something good. I think me and Fireball make something good. I personally feel like I can work with a large variety of people. Okay, let me
I think because you've explored, I think because you've explored a lot of different sounds, it helps you fit almost anywhere.
Yes,
I think,
That's
and again, that's unique. Going back to the uniqueness of being able to do that with multiple artists as well. Okay,
that's cool. Yeah, that's good. So you said you're currently working on 3 songs or something?
Yeah.
So are they looking to release soon, or what's that like? Or what do you have in store for us coming soon, actually?
Coming soon, I definitely plan to. I'm trying to figure out the better distros used to put out my music.
Okay.
So once that's figured out, then because like I said, the mistakes I made of not putting out music before, I'm trying to correct that now. That's even one of the main reasons why I put out that EP. So that 4 more songs to join my catalog. At the end of the year, I want to have at least 9 to 10 more songs. From this year at least.
Your band is tired of storing everything. Let them go. So they're gonna listen at some point. So
if these songs, I mean, it's very relative to where I am as well. For instance, I plan to go to Abuja in some days. If I'm in Abuja and I'm seeing that the environment would feed off this type of sound that I'm writing now, I will put out those songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, a lot of it is very in the moment for me.
And are there any features on these songs?
Yes, I plan to put my toes on one of them.
Just made.
Exactly. I plan to put him on one of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, then any other feature, I'm hoping that when I go to Abuja, I will meet someone that will be organic.
And like the producer, any producer,
any producer I would like to work with, or
that's on these 3 projects. Do you have one that you normally work with, or do you just try different producers for?
I definitely use a lot of producers. But I always like to have
a go-to guy.
Yes, like an in-house producer, because I like to, what's the word? I like to design the beat as well.
Oh, okay.
I like to make the beat familiar to me already.
Oh, okay.
So it's easier to just penetrate the beats. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like to tell them the sounds to be on. I really hate it when the producer is trying to make a beat for me and you don't want to listen to my opinion.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it really, like, and I have to tolerate it a lot because we never get level yet. But then,
No.
Yeah.
you know,
I know, but this, this is your art, and you should be
Exactly.
protective of it.
Exactly.
And,
but like, if it's in my space, if you're creating like maybe in my own studio or like I called you,
Right.
you have an issue. If
Like, fix it.
I'm telling you, you have an issue.
No, that's cool.
You know?
Okay, so bringing it back to your EP of a kind, what would you say like is your favorite part of that entire creative process of putting it together? And again, also, what is your favorite track on that
Favorite
EP?
track is definitely Conqueror.
Okay.
Definitely.
And then the one you like kind of enjoy putting the creative process, doing the creative process for it, is that also Company?
It's probably Bola.
Okay.
How's that like?
Bola, first of all, Bola has like in the chorus of Bola, there's like 7 people there. Like so, Bola is kind of me and my people.
Oh, nice.
That's one. One of the producers on Bola. Bola has sentimental attachments to it, not for the most positive reasons. One of the producers is not with us again.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm saying
so,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, Bola just has more.
It's a community feel. I feel like
exactly.
so
It's for the family.
Yeah. I would have said Company, but then I didn't expect Company to be so as cliche as that sounds as well. But I didn't expect it to be so because it was genuinely me just trying to talk to my girlfriend.
Okay, so you didn't expect it to do so well?
Yeah, it wasn't the song I planned to
Okay.
release. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's usually those songs that do.
I'm telling you, I didn't plan to release it. I put it on IG and they said they liked the song. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to speak. Sometimes it's easier to say some things in songs. Like I've noticed that I can't say, like, I don't know, maybe ego comes into play. You can't express yourself the way you want to in the moment. Maybe you want to and then the person says something that, so sometimes it's easier to just pass the message.
Okay. So coming to like, your future and your music journey, and also looking towards your future, what would you say, like, where would you say you're trying to take your music in the next, we can start at 1 year and then we can go to like 5 years or so. Yeah.
I definitely know that the international market is going to feel my presence. I know, like
I can see that too, actually.
I feel it deeply that, bro.
Honestly,
I'm going to conquer the international market. I know how to, like, bro. I just need the platform, I guess. Like I need like the label, the distro, whatever it is. Just let me display what I can create.
Because the talent is there.
Exactly.
It's just the other stuff that goes with it that you can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's good actually. That's really good. And
Yeah,
so what so far with music that you've done, the inspiration that you've done, are there like certain artists that you're actually really looking to work with, and then producers as well, especially producers?
Definitely. I really love SARS. I met him before.
Oh, nice. How's that like?
It's something
Did the ballet?
close to them, they're close to. But like, I really let him know how much but then it's an encounter that I hope to remind him of when I'm more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That'll be good.
Because he will probably not remember.
Right. And then you can sort of take it back to say, like, we met before.
Exactly. Probably when I'm pulling up receipts and pictures, like, remember?
I love to work with SARS, and I love to work with. There's this producer that I don't really hear much of him again these days, but when I started writing songs, I really used to love his pieces. His name is DJ Kublon.
Oh yes, I remember him. Oh, Kiss Daniel's early. Is it Mama or something? There was one of them.
He used to have very nice cultural beats. Yeah, but I don't know what else is on now, but
that's really good.
Then who else? The SARS, then there's people I'm not mentioning. Bobby.
Oh my God. Who can we think of for you? Okay, I think should we suggest like some artists like we think you should put in there? That makes artists and also some producers that we've had on the show. We've had UC. Have you?
Jimo Sound.
I love you. You see,
yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think you guys will create. I think we just recommend UC to everybody. Like, have you watched UC?
And Jimo
You
as
should
well.
work with UC.
Yeah, you know Jimo sounds like,
From the
those
same
two.
town, hometown.
Oh,
wow,
wait.
PH, or where's that?
Jimo is from Kaba, actually.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I heard from him and my other cousin. I hear that he's also from from Kaba, from Kogi State, Kaba.
Oh,
But he's a PH boy.
Yeah.
He's more even PH than, because I think he kind of grew up there. Also.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay.
But I think it was maybe one of his parents. I don't really know what his tie is. But when my cousin introduced me to him, he said, Omo Kaba.
Okay, so that's like where you guys are from.
Yeah.
What's the reason? I was going to ask him Jimo PH. Does that sound like P? That doesn't sound like PH name. It's more like Kogi, but yeah, that's cool still. That's nice. Okay. So, in terms of, milestones, like, so far, some achievements that have blown your mind so far in this music journey that you've embarked on, what can you say about that?
Achievements.
What do you think you're proud of?
Yeah, exactly. So far since you started doing music.
Might not make sense to you, but my biggest, what I pride myself most on is the people I surrounded myself with.
Right.
But then if we're talking about things that are more superficial, maybe like relative to the career, like to the, I'd say maybe, what can I use? There's probably some acknowledgements from somebody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you're fired or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really done that much in my career yet. Yeah, but
I know that feeling.
Right, so that validation that you're on the right track and having the right team behind you. And I think if it's my voice is if it's important to you and if you feel like that's an achievement, I think absolutely it is, because it's not easy to even take on the journey of creating and being a creative in this type of space in Lagos in the first place. So the fact that you've been doing it for as long as you've been doing it for a couple of years, I think it's a significant milestone in itself, and also having that external validation is just something that just confirms what you already know in a way, kind of. Okay.
Because if we step out of material understanding for a second, one of the most major key aspects of our life is the people that are around us. Like,
you're right.
That would be who you surround yourself with literally determine the outcome of your life.
That is very correct.
Literally.
Very correct.
So if you've been able to secure a circle that is
solid,
it's actually a big deal. There's so many circumstances that can fall out of.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? So the type of people that rate me is very important. You know what I'm saying? It tells me a lot about the type of person I am as a person. You know what I'm saying?
That's really helpful actually, because you never know where you would be with maybe one of your friends just say, guys, show for this place. So you get there, you just get one crazy connect to one producer or something. Exactly. So stuff like that is really, really good. And so right about now, what should say maybe give some word of advice to up and coming artists that are basically just starting or any form of creative, anybody really, that some stuff that you should probably try to avoid. Okay. Things that normally would come to your head. Okay, that might not be the best. Or some things that they should actually might not be easy. Yeah.
So I'll say in my own little experience, I'll say first of all, don't lie to yourself. It's very important. You hear it a lot, but then genuineness goes a long way with art. Like, the more genuine you are, the more probability that you can put something out of your soul that will resonate with other people. And then the more probability of not putting something out that is actually whack, but then you're lying to yourself. That's like, first of all, be very genuine. Second of all, always show people what you do. Like, always put out the music. Always, like, one more person every day is an achievement. You know what I'm saying? Like, always put out your stuff, because that's my biggest mistake. Just keeping it. And my guy used to tell me, "Guy, this shit should not be kept." But he used to say it like, I just think it was just like praising me. I didn't think that he was actually saying that. Like, this music should be like, he used to say jokingly like, "Bro, you shouldn't be keeping my songs like this." I thought it was just hype. But yes. Okay.
So essentially, like, show up, be honest with yourself, share yourself with the world.
be honest with yourself, listen and expose your, like show your, exactly, show your ability, yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And in terms of showing yourself, speaking of showing yourself, where can people find you online and find your music, platforms that you're on? Where should do that?
So on IG, Bobby Blane _, that's BOBBYBLANE_. On every platform, actually. Twitter, TikTok, BOBBYBLANE_.
Okay, and then also music as well, Bobby Blane.
Yeah, on every streaming platform, Bobby Blane, BOBBYBLANE_.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. It's time for you to make a pick and do as the paper says.
I'm asking you to do frog jumps. You don't know yet, so you find out.
What could happen right now that would change the trajectory? Oh, wow.
It's a big one. You got the big one.
It's a very nice question. What could happen right now? It's really the right person here, man. Because to be honest, if this is our career, then one person can change the entire dynamics of your career. Just one human being.
Yeah, exactly.
One human being can just, so just that right person hearing it, and from then on, life is never the same.
Absolutely.
To be honest, yeah. So that's really that's the one thing that can happen.
Do you want to pick another one?
Yeah.
This one? You go again?
I'm getting
Wow, that's special because we never done that. Yeah, cool.
Alright, what would you say you're giving music? What would you say you're giving music your absolute best? Wow. Such genuine questions. Like, let's say I'm giving music my absolute best. Yes. But that's not to say I do not see how I can do better. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do better, but yes, as far as I understand, I'm doing my best. But it could be better.
I guess, considering the fact that you've made that decision to actually be putting out your stuff, that's a good decision for your music. So there's that as well.
And you're backing it up with a great music, you're putting stuff out, you're being consistent, you're working on your craft. I think putting all of those together, there's only one logical combination, a result to that combination, and we cannot wait to see it. We can't wait to be here for it. I think it's gonna be great. Thank you, Bobby. It was lovely to have you. We had a good time asking you this question, talking to you about your music. I think it's wonderful that you've given us this perspective and this type of view into your music. So thank you very much for coming on EPs and LPs. It was a pleasure having you.
Very much for having me.
Thank you.
Looking forward to listening to what you have in store for us this year and many years to come. We're your fans now, so that's how it is actually. So how does your fan group, your fan club, we're down for that. So just keep us posted. No, we won't be up to date as join. So but once again, thank you so much.
Thank you. And in the meantime, for our viewers, follow us on our Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube. Listen to us on all podcast platforms. We are everywhere under the name EPSXLPS, which is EPs and LPs. So until next time, we'll catch you later. Bye.